Hello, you hobby gardeners, farmers, and DIY lovers. Remember when I told you in phase 1 of building the chicken house that I have discovered a problem that I needed to go back to the drawing board to find a solution to? Well, that problem was that the baby chicks were struggling to compete for food with the adults. My solution was to build a brooder house, and this is in phase 2. Plus, I have a little surprise for you. Now, remember to share, like, and comment, and thank you for subscribing. Let's grow this channel. Good morning, it's a lovely day. So today is the day that I decided to build the brooder house. In phase 1 I told you that there was a problem. The problem was that the baby chicks were struggling to compete for food with the adult chicken. So I thought it would be better if I build them a brooder house somewhere separate and safe, where they can feed in peace and grow to catch up to the adults. So today in phase 2 I am building that brooder house, and I have a little surprise for you. So this what I'm doing today now is to build a top and a bottom brooder house or brooder pen within the chicken house. So this is what I'm doing today. Now, if you're wondering why all the chicken are currently kind of standing close to me or hiding underneath the other side of the brooder house, this is because it started raining, and they sought refuge underneath where we actually roofed. So the other side is with the mesh, so when it rains, unfortunately it comes into the chicken house. That's not what I planned for. Actually, I later on discovered that was going to be a problem. So I think in a different phase, in phase 3 or so, I would have to find a solution to that particular problem, because I don't want it to rain and the whole chicken house flooding up. So I will have to come up with a solution. But for this particular phase, it's just about building the brooder house. So good morning, new life. So guys, we have our hatched baby chicks. I think she laid about 7 eggs, and I don't know how many chicks she has now, but I can see 3, and I think I can see 4, but I'm not entirely sure. These are probably the first 3, so they have come out, but she's currently sitting on about 5 to 7 eggs. I've built this bottom brooder house to keep the new mummy down there, so I don't want to mix her with the adults as well. And also because the baby chicks are very fresh, I need them to continue to stay with their mom for a while. Oh, she escaped. All right, I'll get her back, or she will come back. She's coming back. So what I'm doing today now is taking her from the hatchery and placing her in the brooder house. But if I don't do that, what she's going to do is she's eventually going to take the kids down, or the chicks down, and what's going to happen is that they may, oops, one has fallen. Come on, come here. Very tiny, tricky one. Come here. Come on. Oh, so I don't want them to be harmed by the older birds, so I'm separating them from I'm keeping them from the older birds by keeping the mother hen and the chicks in this temporarily brooder house. My plan is that eventually, when the chicks are a bit older, I would then separate them from the mother. So this is feeding time, and you can see they're very excited for the goodies. And oh, come on, be steady. Yeah, this is what happens every day. So they literally want to grab the food out of my hand before it even hits the makeshift trough. Once I'm done with the few bits that I'm doing, I will build a different trough. This is just a temporary trough and it doesn't really work for me, but I'm gonna have to make do with that. Oh, so yeah, they're still fighting over food. Oh, stop, don't fight. That is not food, that is just wood shaving. Go away. So that's that for the feeding. I just need to turn my attention to the rest of the work. And so this is the brooder house. A few days later is completed, and what I've done is separated all the chicks that were hatched in that period, and these are the local birds, so local to Ghana. And I have separated, you can see that the mommy hens are trying to get close to their babies. So this is the brooder house, and here's the surprise. So I decided to bring in new chicks. So these are about 6 to 7 weeks old. They are foreign to Ghana, so they're usually imported eggs, and they come in different species. So I decided to buy them in different species. My idea was to get they come in different breeds. So my idea was to get 2 of each breed, male and female. Unfortunately, I didn't get all that I wanted, but it was good enough for me. And you can see they're enjoying bathing in sawdust or wood shavings. So 16 of them, and I think I have about 9 male, and the rest is 7 female, I think, or I'm not really entirely sure. I have to check again. But yes, they seem to be enjoying their new brooder house. So these I arrived a couple of days ago, and they seem to enjoy it very much. My cousin right here, he's also very good. Well, actually, he's really good with poultry, and he is the one recommending the kind of treatment. So currently we are treating them for any bacteria, so any eventual diseases they may have. So kind of giving them an antibiotics, mixing it with water. They've already been vaccinated, they've gotten their injection already. So this is just some further treatment to treat them for cocci and all that. So we're giving them antibiotics. Yeah, look at the local birds looking on very jealously, but they've and this is the bad boy. He likes pecking away. He's like the group leader, and he likes to peck every time I put my hand in the pen. He's like, hey, stay away from me, stay away from my sisters and my brothers. Looks like they don't want to peck today. Well, they're shy, or camera shy. So these are the chicks that were laid. These are local chicks, and I think there are about 9 in total. I separated them from their parent. So one of the chicks hatched about 5. The other hatched 3, and one hatched, I think, 2. It's been about a month now since we separated the local birds. You can see they are growing very well. They've grown more feathers, more solid feathers. The local birds, they take a very long time to grow, regardless of how much of a rich feeding or pellet you give them. They tend to grow very slowly. And the new birds that I also added, these are foreign to Ghana. And I think here 4 weeks later you can see the difference. They're getting big. There's something I also need to tell you. You can see that the feathers are getting dirty. This is because they are getting really big. The brooder house is now too small for them, and so they're a bit overcrowded. That means that, you know, they have more poop in their brooder house, and as a result they can kind of tend to bathe around their poop. So this is a sign that they need a bigger space, and I will create a new space for them. I think this would be a phase 3 project. So thank you for watching again. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, and I will see you in the next project.